How is it going, people? Right, you join me as we head up towards Huddersfield to help out a friend with his van, which is just a service and some little odds and sods. Yeah, bear with me. This video is a bit of a throw together video over a space of like a week, but I'm going to try and cram it all into one video. So let's get into the video and I hope you enjoy it. So first job of the day is to service this Peugeot Boxer. Now, let's get this oil drained out and get this job cracked on, because I think Kev said something about having a curry later. Right, let's get this done. So with having the service done, we measured up the roof for some future solar panel ideas, like I say, fix the sliding door, and got a fly net up in the sliding door as well. So all in all, good day. So we're getting that all done. Kev was going to show me one of his local curry houses. So let's go try some yummy food. Do love me a good poppadom. Now, oi, get your hands off my poppadoms. No, I'm joking. But look at that yummy food. Nice chicken tikka masala with lovely company. And I'm not one to waste food, let's be honest. Demolished. So here's the next day. And I'm just going to say a huge thank you to Kevin and his wife for having me around. Let me stay in their driveway, took me out for food, did my washing, let me have a shower. Do you know what I mean? This is what van life's all about. The community in itself. Just people just being beautiful people. Now, right, that job's done. Now it's time for me to head down towards the Peak District, because I'm going to hover around there for a couple of days before I head over towards Nottingham. So with being back in the Peak District, thought I'd go for a little walk, you know, considering it was raining pretty much the whole time I was here. Just whenever I got the camera out, it was the only chance I could get to film anything. But while I was parked up here, I did get reached out by a customer who was an hour north from me. No, hour north? About an hour's drive from where I am currently, who wanted some work doing. So me being me, I was like, I can't turn that down, you know. And plus, the customer ended up being lovely. But I ended up having a diesel heater fitment on a VW Crafter, I think it was, if I remember rightly, or Sprinter, whichever, same thing. Yeah, and set up some solar for him. But another amazing customer, even sorted me out with another drinking horn, and was just wicked. So Nathan, if you are watching this, mate, thank you very much for the hospitality. Thank you very much for being an awesome customer, and I'm sure I'll see you again soon. So we're having another cosy night with the old hot dogs on the stove, bit of editing, bit of film. It wasn't long before I decided to turn in. So to start my day, my handbrake was stuck on. Now I knocked that off and then I got back in to drive off again and my oil leak came up. Now I check my oil weekly and for some unknown reason my van's gone from being on the full mark to the low mark within, I don't know, probably 300 mile. Now that is a concern. Now I will be keeping an eye on that, but for now I can't even contemplate to even think about it just yet. So I've hit the road and I've headed down towards Nottingham. Now I won't bore you with the next two jobs. One of them with the Fiat Ducato, which seemed to have lost compression, so unfortunately I had to rule myself out of that job. And the second job was a T5 with the random window fault, which worked when I was there and then didn't work, and then worked and didn't work, and another one I kind of ruled myself out of that needed an auto electrician. But I got them jobs done and then I headed down towards the Midlands where I was going to go pick up some stuff from my sisters and try and get a few little jobs done while I was in the Midlands and look into this oil burning situation that I've got going on. So I had about a 2-hour drive down to the Midlands, pick up some parcels from my sisters. While I was there, fortunately I got a phone call off a close friend of mine, said he'd broken down. Obviously you all know the hippie bus, but we're having some fuel issues recently and it ran his battery flat. So yeah, without question, I hit the road, hour and a half down south to go and rescue the hippie bus. So we're soldiering out through the rain. Me and Aidan got to work with cleaning out these fuel lines. We managed to get one of the filters filled up with nice fresh diesel and clean. And right now we're going to try and give it a good start and see if it fires off. Now with both my jump pack and his jump pack just not doing it, we decided to try and get both vans alongside each other. Now this is easier said than done because obviously his van doesn't run, so I had to pull him backwards to get him alongside the wall so I could get enough room so I could get down the right hand side of him and get my jump leads connected up and try and get this old girl started up.
I can't put my handbrake on, otherwise it won't ever come off again. My handbrake.
And again, my handbrake being a pain in the arse. So I'm to stick it into the curb to stop it from rolling away. It's not going anywhere, don't worry people. And it is in gear. So with my van technically working as a generator, trying to charge up his battery and then give it a boost, let's see if she fires up. Now this is always going to be tricky because we're at the side of the road for a start. Obviously the fuel line's got air in, we're trying to turn it over enough to pump the air out for it to pull fuel up for it to actually fire off.
Let it idle for a minute. Let it charge that battery up.
Now the old girl was fighting us a little bit, but you know, with a bit of persistence and a few little different routes tried, you know, we eventually she did start to fire up, give us that little bit of hope, that first little fire, and then it was like, yes. But she did fire up. And there we go, we are back up and running again. Now, let's be honest, it's been a long ass day, so that I'm going to follow Aidan to this nice little park up for the night. Make sure he still gets where he needs to go and the van's all good before I part up and have to head back up to the Midlands. So with some much needed sleep, before we part ways, let's see if the old girl wants to fire up.
Not even smoky, man. Look.
There was an initial bit of blue.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So I'll leave that one there and we'll continue from here in the next one. Don't forget to keep it real, keep it safe, keep it true. Thank you to all my Patreons, whoever subscribed to that. You know, anything that does come towards that just goes towards new videos. So, until next time, people, take it easy. Ta-da.